Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh! What just happened? Fortunately, nothing has happened to me, but that may not be the case for somebody out there today who is behind the vehicle of a car operating a cell phone. Hi, my name is Jason Evans, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about cell phone use in automobile driving. As we all know, we've all been guilty at one point or another of being distracted while driving, whether it is from eating breakfast on the way to work, flipping through the radio stations, yelling at the kids in the back seat of the vehicle, staring at something off in the distance. But it is safe to say that while talking on a cell phone, that is a whole different story. Research has shown that people become more emotional while talking on a telephone or a cell phone for that matter, which leads to problems such as increased speed when a person is driving. There is the obvious things such as not paying attention when you're driving. Research also shows that although we can see something while driving, we may not necessarily register it. Or, for example, a good thing is what they call the blind light, where if you're at a stoplight or driving towards a stoplight on a cell phone and you're talking, you are more apt to see the second light that may be green, that may be red, but not the light in front of you, which obviously causes a problem. Either A, you stop at a red light that's green, or you drive through a red light that you perceive as being green because you're looking down the street. However, it boils down to you being distracted. In 2008 alone, there was 6,000 direct deaths resulting in cell phone use. Of course, this is 2012. The numbers are a lot bigger since then. But some statistics. There are currently 13 billion people in an automobile at any given minute on this planet right now. And they estimate at least 1 million of them people are texting as I speak, um, which is obviously not a good thing. But what do we do? How do we change people's minds? We can talk about it. We can do what we need to do to prevent it from happening, but apparently it's still a problem. And, I've got 5 reasons that I would enforce a law. And these 5 reasons come in the form of human life. There's a young man named Jordan Jones. He was 3 years old in Michigan who died last year when he was rear-ended. His mother's vehicle was rear-ended by a cell phone user of a 16-year-old age high school kid coming home from a basketball game. Then we had 2-year-old Annie Tisdale, who was killed by her mother while driving a car on a cell phone on a snowy day, ran off into a ditch. And then we got 5-year-old Austin Maine from Chicago, I believe it was. He was a 5-year-old child on the sidewalk driving or riding his bicycle when a gentleman dropped a cell phone, bends over to pick up the phone, drives up onto the curb, and kills an innocent child who was just riding his brand new bike that he had received a week before for Christmas. And you always hear the tragic story of the high school kids. Just last April, right before prom, 16-year-old Natalie Jackson from here in Ohio actually was explaining to one of her friends on her cell phone as she was driving home from picking up her prom dress the colors of it, and was so excited that she did not even realize that she was coming up to a curve in the road, drove straight off the curve and into a lake. These are just a few examples of people that have died over the years from cell phone use. All I ask is if you're going to use a cell phone, please pull off to the side of the road, put the car in park, and talk. Turn the phone off if you have to. Put it on silent. Put it in the back seat. If you must talk, use a Bluetooth or have the person beside you talk on that phone if you have a passenger. But please do not drive. Do not be a statistic. And let's help put an end to this senseless death because of preoccupation with the phone.